Random Radio. Joey G here. Alright, I just put a lot of pressure on myself saying that the next segment, the next little short clip, I'm going to try to explain my my healthcare plan. And please forward this to the White House. Care of Joey G. Joe Galanti. Random Radio here. You know, screaming for help. Well, not so much screaming for help. Notice me! Notice me! Alright. There's been a conundrum. The healthcare conundrum. Number one, I've seen the bills. Freaking huge, man. Freaking huge. So I'll begin to tell you in 8 minutes, or try to tell you in 8 minutes. Number one, how to get the people to take a more active role in government whilst making money to help pay for healthcare. For at least the people who don't have healthcare and cannot afford healthcare and cannot even afford what's out there right now. We fixed the donut. That's great. Just makes me hungry right now. But what about all those people who can't afford healthcare at all? And it was said by the White House, nobody should be without healthcare. It's just insanity. You know, why are we leaving people high and dry? And you know what? There was another thing. That ERs take care of people who don't have insurance, right? They spend millions and millions of dollars taking care of people who don't have insurance. But then you have these people with these underlying, recurring, what do they call it? Whatever problems. Like my stupid leg. Ugh. Oh, Sonia Sotomayor is, walking up, meeting everybody. There's a lot of people there. It's like just different people all around. I think she's gonna speak. Oh shoot! I gotta get finished with this soon. Anyways, so the question is money, 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 money. Honestly, I would like to see a United States without taxes. You know, we don't have to tax the rich. We don't have to tax the poor. You know, government makes this money to run, protect the people. But how? That's the question. How do we make money? I say we as in, you know, the people for the government instead of taking it out of my pocket. Well, the question is advertising. I think the answer is advertising. I mean, look at how much these companies make. These media companies make. Freaking A, man. So much money. It's just raking in the dough. Raking in the dough, ladies and gents. I mean, shoot. They could put satellites in orbit like nothing. Like nothing. I mean, it's taken them, I don't know, 2 months to send up a part for the International Space Station, or Mir. Whatever. But yet, media company wants to throw up another satellite in orbit. They'll find a third-party company to do it like that. No scrubbing the lunch. There's weather and stuff. We'll just move it somewhere else. You know what I mean? You make a lot of money. Because advertisement is based upon how many people are paying attention at a given time. Markets, market shares. Honestly, the whole system of taxation, in a nutshell, is archaic. But let's get a little out of that and into how you gonna do that. What are you gonna poster ads on hospitals? Possibly a good idea. Although somebody delirious, possibly bleeding, isn't really gonna pay attention to a Coca-Cola ad. Why not expand that? Why not expand that in the way of the future? The social networking phenomenons that have taken over our lives. Why not put those addictions to good use? Because yes, there are addictions. There's people up there till 4 o'clock in the morning on Facebook. Trust me, I monitor it. There's always, well, sometimes there's like 3 people on. There's always somebody on there, okay? And there's always somebody who's up in the middle of the night who's sick on the internet. They don't know why they're sick, and they're looking for answers. Because number one, maybe they can't afford a doctor. Number two, maybe they're really stressed out and think that they're dying, so they look it up online. And you go to 5 different sites. You get 5 different answers. You know, what the hell is wrong with you? You could have typhoid fever. You could have SARS. You could have Osteoblomaloba. Snagglepussitis. You don't even know. Different websites give you different things. why not create a gigantic social network which encompasses trusted opinions, doctors, online consultations. It would cut emergency room visits, make it easier to expedite cases that may just be the flu, very cheaply. Not to mention cheaply, okay? Because number one, you'd be saving gas. Wouldn't have to go to the hospital. Hey, if it's a doctor, you're just gonna tell you your symptoms. Okay, you need to follow up. You need to go for these tests. You do it in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? You get reliable information. You make a crap load of money off of ads and whatnot. You could also cut down on those internet hypochondriacs that are running around making up different diseases because they just have way too much information. Not all of it's right. You know what I mean? Also, we're also talking about getting the people more involved in government. That's one of the things that Sarah Palin also wanted, and I know she's a Republican. Oh my goodness. How dare he support a Republican? You know what? That's why I'm not a politician. That's why I refuse to declare a political standing. Because, to me, it's more than that. It's about working with the people with the right ideas and running with those ideas. Okay? But there's a lot of been talk about transparency, stuff like that, which is mostly to get people more involved in in the government and the way it's run and the bills that are being passed. I think it would be extremely not really appropriate. I think it would be extremely helpful for the conundrum we're trying to solve, this healthcare problem, the healthcare crisis, if there was just a place where we could go and you could ask the American people what they think. A social network, if you may. I mean, if you're going to go for the healthcare doctor thing, making money like that, why not take it a step further? Why not, make it a Facebook type thing, or even more personal than that? There's no way, or there's no reason that it should be so scattered, I guess. Why is Washington only available in Washington? The last time I was at any government website, it gave me a headache. Even the DMV is just impossible to navigate. Imagine if we make it that easier. Number one, the efficiency would increase by having an interactive website. Number two, you can solve problems like this while giving the American people a fair shake. And I'm saying, there's national secrets and stuff like that. You shouldn't divulge any stuff like, anything like that. That's just insanity. Yeah, let's put a critical stuff, whatever. No. But day-to-day operations of the country, maybe bills that we can understand. I mean, shoot, I tried reading a party platform once in a government class. Holy mackerel! A confusing thing was never. Why are we still writing bills in civic? I mean, every one of the bills looks like the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution, which, mind you, was written, I think. Now, don't get me wrong, in the vernacular of the time. Why aren't we writing bills in vernacular of this time? At least maybe a logistic one, and then maybe a one where we break it down. And then you have these guys, and great, we're gonna lose. We might have to continue this in another YouTube thing, and I'll try to. But you have these guys with stacks of papers, wasting God knows how much time trying to read this and trying to understand, these bills. I don't get it myself. Like the healthcare bill, I saw it on one of these websites, one of these TV. I think it was this Fox or CNN or something, and the friggin' thing was huge. I understand this. Shoot, there's a lot to do. Okay, we'll continue this. There's just so much to talk about. Basically, advertisements, social network, get the people involved, get you to know your congressman, directly communicate. It's